The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Marcus, are we all good with sound checks and things? All right, so Holden, you're praying now.
All right, everybody, please close your eyes for a guided meditation.
That's right.
All right, you're up in my spot, and you're all my bitches.
I don't like
and you're just worn out, fucking beat from it, ripped apart from it. And it's like
hanging out with you?
Yeah, it's like one of you's like, oh, you fucked me 3 times. And I'm like, I'm going to do it 4. And I just want to pause for a second, too, like, listeners at home, if this makes you horny or, like...
It doesn't.
If you're discovering new shit about yourself, like, feel free to masturbate to this part of the podcast.
No, eyes are supposed to be closed.
I'm not closing my eyes to this.
For the first 20 seconds.
I don't fucking trust him.
So,
no way.
Hey, yeah, I might take it out, whatever. That's what I'm doing right now. With all you like, I don't know what he's gonna do. I take it out, I put it back in. I take it out.
I trust you, man.
I'd just like to say I'm broken and open for you.
Broken and open.
It's like I make some I do my sneakies, and you're sort of like, and it's like Papa can't say no. And so you're just you're waiting for it, and it's like, going on in the corner. And then I bust on your fucking head.
You bust on the head?
And then you breathe and you open your fucking eyes. And you try to open your eyes and you can't.
Do I look pretty, Daddy?
Because they're glued shut with your semen.
Glued shut with my fucking dirty jackal
glue your
fucking.
eyes shut.
And then you're back here at the Roundtable of Gentlemen.
That's it. All right, welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. I apologize. I am sorry that Holden took you down that dark, disgusting, semen-filled road.
Get a rag, clean yourself off for the rest of this thing. Can be like that.
All right. Well, who's everybody around this round table?
Jackie Zebrowski. I like to get cum in my hair.
You like it in your hair?
Yeah, sure. You guys should try it out. You should cum in a girl's hair without asking.
I had a girl who liked it before.
Yeah. You should. That's not
for
actually
what to wear around the town or just.
Yeah, for about the town. It's for about the town wear.
Right.
And it's not that sticky. It's more like scrumtralescent.
It's like a leave-in conditioner.
Yeah. Like a powder, like a dry shampoo. Yeah. But it's a wet shampoo.
Dude, I had a girl I had a woman request the cum in the hair. She enjoyed to comb it out. Something she liked to do.
See, that's weird.
That's
no, you leave it in. You let it sit like a little splooge pocket on top of your head.
Oh, that's fun.
I was nest. Little cum nest.
I was watching some fun actually recently. There's a show on HBO. It's about the what's it called? The whorehouse in Vegas.
Yeah.
The Bunny
Ranch show. It's called like Cat House or something like that.
Yeah, it was so popular in the 80s, bro.
Really fun show. It was like this dude, this clown came
That's
in.
Yang Miller, by the way. Yang Miller is here. I'll just introduce him right now.
This clown
just
came
got back
in.
from LA. I'm a real douche.
You look like it, bro. Hairless too.
There was this clown, and he made like the whore he painted her head up like a clown's and had her like sit on balloons and and bust him and stuff. And then
I saw that one.
Fucked the shit out of her. Yeah, it was really fun.
A lot of guys love that balloon pop and stuff. I don't fully understand.
You saw the same episode. Then another dude came in, had a girl ride a stationary bike while he fucked a chick next to the girl with a biker helmet on.
What? All these dudes just rich?
Yeah. They got weird.
Musician is another $1,000.
Yeah.
Every time you move this woman around, they charge you more money. Anyway, we didn't get back to let's get back to the names so everybody knows who's here. What is it? Episode 179. I don't think we have to say the names anymore.
Who gives a fuck? I'm Ed Larson, and my dick's leaking pussy juice.
That's just get it checked out. It's not pussy juice. It's zit juice.
Oh yeah, his inside dick zit.
Yeah, that's not right,
I think
Eddie.
those are called lesions.
Yeah, exactly. No, those are little pussies on my dick. No, Ed, that's
They're
a
crying
disease.
for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah, Holden McNeely. I'm broke, but I'm fucking.
Oh, Christ. All right, that's fine. Sitting in for Kevin Barnett, we got this guy over here to my right who I like very much.
I'm Nimesh Patel, and
Good,
Much more attractive than Kevin Barnett.
You think he's more attractive than KB?
Yeah, definitely. Kevin Barnett's got sad face.
he's always shiny. I've been calling him shiny, and I know it's sort of racist, but whatever, dude.
That's a great idea. White people can be shiny too. I've been
shiny.
Yeah.
I put
Get some
powder
powder,
on.
Barnett.
Yeah.
That's right. No, you're allowed to make fun of Kevin for being black. You're an Indian,
Yeah,
you know,
and
and
it's a good thing that you
That's
guys
an
aren't
interesting-
allowed to do.
Tell you what, my
Yeah.
lady,
that is true.
my lady made me put like moisturizer on my face, you know, because she's sick of my bumpy neck and everything. And
wanted
I did
more
not like
moisture
it,
on your
man.
face?
Yeah, she was
I
like,
hadn't
put
noticed
this
the bumpy
moisture.
neck until you mentioned it.
Oh yeah, and that's
Is that a
that.
thing?
Yeah,
It is for him.
It is.
It is
yeah.
for Holden.
And she was always, she was like, I know why. You know, I was like, I know you're sending me a message right now because you hate my bumpies. But like, it just felt weird, man. I don't like that shit on my face. It felt like suntan lotion or some
Clogs
shit.
your
Yeah,
pores. man.
suntan
Don't
lotion.
do that.
Yeah,
Fucking
all right.
tell her no next time, man. Stand up for yourself.
Be a man, Holden.
Yeah, no, I was crying.
Good. Speaking of suntan lotion, our chuckle hutter of the day, Yang Miller, just got back from Los Angeles. You're glossy, you're beautiful, you're very tan. How are you, Yang?
Holla, bitches.
That's good.
I don't want to sit next to him.
It's LA style.
LA changed you, Yang.
I don't
You went there a tough New Yorker, and you came back.
I
a
am
very
so
pathetic
fake. I
reality
am
star.
so fake.
How
and
long
such
were
a
you in
pussy.
LA?
I'm in bed watching Netflix by 9:30, dude.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
great.
good.
How long were
What
you
do
there?
watch?
It's my LA steez.
What are you watching on Netflix right now? What are we plugging? No one
It's
cares what your
actually-
question
it
to
actually
mention.
has been a while. I've been on the road for like 4 weeks
Fuck you, man.
doing fucking weird ass shit, getting into adventures. But I just want to say
Stupid
one
ass
thing after the
sunglasses.
introduction. The most sexy thing that I have encountered recently was a girl took her vagina juice,
I know what.
rubbed it on my balls, taint, and asshole while I masturbated. It was fucking awesome.
Really?
That happens all the time.
Really good, dude.
Wow, I got a new request.
While we were making eye contact,
Take that to the bunny ranch.
we were making eye contact. It was sexy.
That's great, man. You live a different life than me.
I'm telling you, when a chick is touching your asshole, you got
all
to break
of
eye
us.
contact. That's the only rule. You just stared at her right in the eyes.
It's the deepest connection you could have with another living human.
Did you lick
Jackie,
her
do you
fingers
rub
after?
your pussy juice on Doug?
I don't fucking rub my pussy juice on Doug.
Try
you know
it.
where my pussy juice belongs? On his fucking dick.
Instabone.
And maybe
He
his
rubs
mouth.
it on his face.
Usually his mouth.
That's right. Jackie, you ever
His
touch Doug's asshole?
No fucking. I don't fucking.
Oh, Jack!
Say faggot.
I did not say it. You are intimating things.
Interesting. We'll get more into that
Jackie,
later.
what does a gay Chinese man sound like?
Oh God. Oh, I've never played around with that before.
Well, think about it. I'm Ben Kissel, and then we got Marcus Parks with some news stories. Let's not get to the racism quite yet. Let's go to the news first.
You're going to have opportunity because a self-proclaimed Ghostbuster was arrested in China after he charged a young woman $3,000 to exorcise the ghosts in her vagina with his penis.
Perfect. Boom. Nice little segue.
Now that's how you get a man.
That's right.
See,
Ghost
I have
Nutter.
called my jizz ectoplasm before, so I understand where he's
My
coming.
balls and my proton pack.
That's right. Proton pack balls, Eddie Larson. It's a brilliant way to get pussy, though, isn't it? You're obviously
Apparently
gonna
not.
Go. Well, this guy, not for this guy anyway. He didn't do it well.
Yeah.
The woman, a spice shop employee, consulted the man.
A spice shop employee.
Well, it's China. They got a lot of spices there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said spy shop.
No,
That's another thing they have over there.
That's just-
I was like, what the fuck is that?
She consulted the man after hearing he could advise her how to attract her boss, whom she had a crush on. The two agreed to meet at a hotel room where the man asked her to strip naked and lay on the bed for an examination.
I like
the
this.
man then convinced the woman to have intercourse after explaining that ghosts in her vagina are preventing her boss from falling in love with her. Ghost he could only catch with his penis.
A penis.
salesman.
Exactly. A penis ghost trap. I mean, that's amazing.
And then he charged her $3,000.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
This is the
To be
This
exact,
man's brilliant.
it's 20,000 yuan, which is $3,279.
Oh, they're crushing us with everything, huh?
This sounds like the new genre of a film I'd love to see. Like, it's a sexy, scary,
Sexorcist.
stupid movie.
Yeah, exactly. The Sexorcist?
That's
I like
corny
the
shit.
Sexorcist.
I show you my Slimer.
Yeah, exactly. The Sexorcist sounds like a great goddamn porno. I can't believe. Is that it? Marcus, Google Sexorcist.
It is. I've seen it.
It exists?
Yeah, of course it does.
Really?
Is it the same premise?
So easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
It is.
Fuck the little girl.
It's almost. Man, they made it in 1974.
Really? As soon as The Exorcist came out, that's porno. That's porno. They're just a mirror of society.
Those guys were viral before viral was viral.
Talking to the microphone.
Those guys were viral before viral was viral. Am I right? I'm the only one with the like rapper mic right now. The only one holding the rapper mic. I got the Kanye mic right now.
Hell yeah, buddy.
It's brilliant. It's beautiful. I
like
love
that they
this
didn't
Exorcist.
wait at all to jump on it.
Oh, no.
I bet the second The Exorcist came out, they're like, Sexorcist,
Sexorcist,
yeah, let's get
obviously.
that fucking kid on the bed, get the priest's dick inside of her.
It probably came out before Exorcist 2.
Actually, I think it did. Didn't The Exorcist come out in like 78?
Did the Exorcist fucking steal from the Sexorcist? Is it possible?
No. The Exorcist came out in 1973.
Okay, so the same year.
And the plot of this movie is much different. I saw a different Sexorcist that was put out a few years ago.
Did a chick fuck herself with a crucifix in the Sexorcist? It must be a scene.
Well, it says a female reporter for an occult magazine investigates a story about a murderous devil cult.
Ooh,
and it
very
stars Lily Lamar as Diane Tracy. And Kelly Guthrie as Professor Ernst von Kleinschmidt.
See, that's a nice time in porno when they used to have their names and then play in a character. Now it's just the person's name. It's just Sasha Grey. It's just
playing
Gianna
Cunhor.
Michael playing Sasha
Belladonna, Bobby Starr.
That's right, but that's her whole name.
Schwartz.
By the way, Marcus and I got to meet Belladonna for
What?
the
She's
50th
very nice.
podcast we bring this up on.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
She's extremely nice. She told us this great story about doing a sex show in Puerto Rico where she had to make them put down a cloth because the stage was splintery.
Yeah, and she was getting splinters in her
Jesus.
ass. That's right.
Belladonna's an inspiration. I'm a true fan.
Oh, she's phenomenal.
I don't think I've seen her work.
Oh, you have to check it out.
She's an artist, dude. She takes sex to the next level.
I don't know her.
You don't know her either?
I don't know Bella.
All my porn
Her and her
stars are
husband
nameless.
hilarious, sweet people.
Yeah.
It seems
yeah,
like.
I've
I'm
never
very
known
amateur.
a name of
Right.
any of porn stars.
Oh, yeah,
know
I
the
do.
names?
I learned that recently. Just like remember the names you like, and then type
Who are you
in,
on
like,
to now, Holden?
What I was doing? It's all like redheads. I was doing like favorite,
Redheads?
Yeah.
Oh, it's disgusting. Leave my people alone. Leave my people out of your sex
I'm not
fantasies.
talking about dudes, man. I'm not talking about dudes. Faye Reagan. Who the fuck else?
I like that
it's
Faye
hard
Reagan,
on the spot. You put me on the spot. I don't know. You know, yeah, her a lot.
No matter how about
her
yourself.
schoolgirl.
I don't have
Isn't there a girl named
any
Flame
particular.
or something like that?
Flame. Never heard of her. Nikki
nope.
something.
I'm
Nikki
thinking of anime.
Rhodes. Nikki Rhodes. Hot redhead porn star.
Okay.
I just.
Do you like white girls? You jack off to black girls or
It depends.
Indian girls?
It's normally white chicks, but
Yeah.
it's just because I can't watch Indian porn. It's all,
Yeah, and Indian
Indian
porn, do they
porn's
do a
different.
big dance number
It's
at the end?
weird, man. I'm trying to because Indian girls are fucking sexy, but I've
Right.
tried watching Indian porn. The problem is there's Indian dudes in it.
No, see, I've never seen that. I've never
Really?
seen. I've made like one video, and it's always some amateur shit.
Now, with
but
your
it's
Indian,
like really grainy, and I can't. I like production value.
I
do
guess
they
that's
do
where I
the,
went.
do they do the blurred penis when it comes to Indian
it's only-
porn?
No,
If
no.
they
Japanese.
show the full thing.
That's only China.
The
or
only
Japan.
problem I have with the India porn is women in India are just actually raped on buses and like they get treated terribly. So I don't like to watch their porno. In California, it's like when it's made there, girls are treated like
Yeah, no one
goddesses.
gets raped in California.
No, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
You got a picture of
Not
Belladonna?
now that
up
Yang
there?
Miller's back in New York, no one's getting raped anyway.
Yeah, here's a
Not
picture
rape,
of Belladonna.
just dry humped to simultaneous ejaculation.
Yeah,
Bella,
Belladonna's up.
love ya, baby.
She does look like a sweetheart.
She is a sweetheart.
Yeah, she
Her
was.
gap,
But
dude.
there are
The
tons
gap-toothed
of
woman.
amateur
Woo.
chicks who look just as hot. They're just
So
nameless.
passionate and sweet.
Anyway, back to this guy's
All right,
story.
yeah,
So
fine.
he's got a
Chinaman.
dick finder on his. He's got a ghost finder on his dick.
Yeah.
Brilliant way to get the pussy. Jackie, has anybody ever requested to clear the ghosts from your vagina?
No,
Or
there
they
was
just
just
letting
the
them hang out
dude
there?
that believed that he was abducted by aliens, and so he thought that they were still kind of inside of him. There was that night.
What?
Yeah. The dude that I'm not gonna get into it.
Well,
But
don't go
it-
into what he did to you, but he thought he was abducted by aliens and they were inside of him?
Yeah, and he cried
And you
the
were
entire
supposed to-
time we had sex.
When was this?
So,
You know,
The
one
OK
of those
Cupid
times.
days. I know.
wait,
I remember.
I have a question. How is this any different than any other form of like holistic medicine, which is also just complete bullshit?
I don't know, man. I mean, this is Chinese law we're operating under.
This
here.
guy got paid $3,000 to have sex with a girl.
I just think there needs to
What
be.
what single Chinese woman has
$3,000.
Yeah, I guess she did. That's amazing. Go to the
She
pussy
saved up for
$3,000.
this.
She works at a spice shop.
His defense.
She's selling something on the side.
His defense. He says this is bullshit. He says that he has long lost the ability to have an erection due to diabetes.
Oh, so he claims not to have had sex with her.
He claims that none of this has happened whatsoever. And she said that he told her that he had sacrificed his virginity for the exorcism. So he told her, in addition to it being a ghost-finding penis, he was also a virgin.
But his dick doesn't work.
Well, that's what he says. It's a classic he says, she says situation.
I guess so. I mean, you got to flick it, see if it gets hard.
I mean, it's a very easily testable hypothesis.
I guess so, yeah.
I just wonder if you use lube to exercise a ghost out of a vagina. Or do you think that the ghost would be
Is the
part of,
lube.
is that what the lube is?
Sort of an
It depends on
ectoplasm type
ectoplasm,
thing.
yes.
Ah.
The ghost went into his dick.
Hey,
that's the thing. That's a good point.
And then when
Like
they go
in
to
The
the
Exorcist.
Yeah.
When
Does the ghost go into his dick? Does the ghost attach to his dick and he wipes it up afterwards?
Does he
I don't know.
fart it out? Does it go in? He toots it out?
There's a lot of questions unanswered here.
Did you guys already bring this up? That this is a little godwink, maybe that Belladonna has a movie called My Ass Is Haunted.
Ooh, does she have a movie called My Ass
it's
Is
called My
Haunted?
Ass Is Haunted. It's one of her early ones before she was with Aiden, I think.
Are you
Maybe he
following her
started-
on Twitter?
Oh, dude, I'm a huge fan. Yeah, they did a great podcast.
That's right, they did.
By the way, I love that all porn is on IMDb. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah. Is it the real movie?
Awesome. They
The
are
cinema.
movies. These are films.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I don't know if any of that. Ryan, it's got Isabel Ice, Roxy Giselle.
My Ass Is Haunted is an actual porno.
Yeah. 8 horny cunts stuffing their asses and one little angel.
Who's the angel? Who's the angel?
Yeah, that's the thing. Who's the angel in this situation?
I mean, they don't.
got to be the angel.
Yeah,
I would think so.
mean,
She's the star.
They don't give character names in the cast.
Right.
My Ass Is Haunted.
My
oh,
ass
that's
is
great,
haunted.
Eddie. You could make a real life documentary. That's the life of Eddie is called My Ass Is Haunted.
life
My
at
struggle
White
with
Castle.
hemorrhoids. That's right. My life at White Castle, mostly spent in the bathroom.
My ass really isn't haunted. It's just like it's like a fucking 4-part pile up. I don't know.
It's a 4-car pileup of asses. Eddie's out of here. Eddie lost his voice yesterday screaming at the Murderfish show.
All right, well, there is one scene in My Ass Is Haunted in which there's a crucifix dildo. 2 of them, in fact.
Okay, and this is being put in the butt.
There's a woman who is 6 months pregnant.
Oh, come on.
Get
now.
out of here.
I just can't believe they're not in like a spooky room. They're in like a dentist's office.
That's kind of scary. That's scary, though.
Scary. That's a high tension location.
You have to talk into the microphone.
It's a high tension location.
It's the point of a podcast.
Sorry.
Yeah, the microphones are
Now,
key.
real quick, can you check one more thing? Was she in SpongeBob SquareNuts?
SpongeBob SquareNuts. This is also a porno?
Oh yeah, SpongeBob SquareNuts. It's great.
That's amazing.
I think anything you could.
I know
think
for a
of is
fact
porno.
she was not in
Right?
that.
And by the way,
guess
it's
so.
Sponge Knob Square Nut.
Oh, okay.
SpongeBob SquareNuts.
Oh yeah. Who is the chick in the astronaut suit?
What?
I
it's
met her.
actually it's actually pretty hot.
This is a good porno for you, Marcus. You're giving it the
No,
Marcus
the
Parks.
girl is hot.
The girls.
okay.
The girls. Yeah, but I knew her when I was out in L.A.
You did?
Yeah. She used to hang out at the Comedy Store all the time.
And did you bang her?
No, of course not.
So you can't bang. I mean, that's the thing. I wonder if porn stars are easy to have sex with in real life or very difficult because they're used to getting paid for sex, right? So it's like
She was banging a comedian. That's why
she
was
was.
I mean,
there.
I feel
yeah.
like honestly, I feel like when I've heard porn stars like talk about sex outside of, it's like a different thing. Like it's literally, I think it's like no different than any other
Ew.
chick.
They make
because,
love, dude.
Yeah, they
that's right.
separate.
Ew.
I have a feeling. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
what's up,
Oh
Jackie?
no, I'm just watching SpongeBob SquareNuts get a fucking blowjob through the SpongeBob costume.
He actually wears the costume?
Yeah, he's
Marcus,
wearing
let me
it.
see that.
Oh, it's really.
Let me see this
it's
real quick.
upsetting.
Oh, that's disgusting! He doesn't look like SpongeBob at all. He looks like a goddamn.
That's fantastic.
The girl's got a pretty hot like ace.
Is this on World Star?
She's got a great.
It is on
attitude.
World Star.
Oh, that's amazing.
She's very nice girl.
She's a gorgeous woman, and then she's just sucking SpongeBob's dick there.
Yeah.
Jesus, taking it all. Wow, and then with the
He
tits.
doesn't have the biggest.
She
dick.
came.
No,
to
he
the-
doesn't have the biggest dick I've ever seen.
She
but
sat in the audience for the burn one time.
this woman did?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
girl?
yeah, that's
Isn't that
fun.
bizarre? And now you're watching her suck a dick.
Well, that's why we got her, because I found this porno on the internet and I wanted to talk about it on the show, so we got her to
Crack
come to the show.
researcher.
Yeah, man.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a. That's show business.
Yeah.
Make $30,000 a year researching. Just fucking-
hold the microphone.
Marcus is freaking out. Marcus
Fucking
has some
exhausted,
pet peeves.
guys. I've been doing MDMC all weekend.
What's MDMC?
What? Oh, it's a muscle discipline, muscle control. It's a new kind of a workout system.
That's.
It sounds awful.
Why did
It
you
sounds
ask him
made
that
up.
question?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be something cool, not the douchiest thing I've ever heard about in my life.
I basically end up doing 5,000 crunches, 500 sets of 2.
Man, you
It's
ain't
all
gonna
about
get laid.
muscle confusion.
No one wants to
That's
fuck you. That's fine.
It's
yeah.
not even 5,000.
You knock out 1,000. You knock out 2, and then you smoke a cigarette, smoke a Newport. Knock out 2 more. Watch a little Arrested Development season 4. Boom.
Watching
Knock out another
Sponge
2.
Nuts, square balls, whatever the hell the name of that goddamn porno was.
All right, I got the microphone in hand.
It's perfect. Marcus is at peace now.
I am at peace. Yes,
That's right.
Thank you.
He gets upset.
Are there more horror porn parodies? Is there a Shining porn parody?
Ooh, what would
gotta
it be
be.
called? The Gleaming, the Cleaning, something like that.
I haven't gotten into the whole, because
The Coming.
the jizzing.
I know they do the like not Happy Days, not Seinfeld, all those parodies.
The
of,
not
like,
Seinfeld one is pretty
Pretty
good.
great.
It's,
Yeah.
it's fucking hilarious.
super fun.
Yeah.
But like, are there a lot of horror movie porn parodies? I mean,
Orgasm on Elm Street, something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
If it hasn't been made, it's
It
gonna be
needs to
made
be
after they
a burn
listen to
victim
this.
just
I-
fucking a chick.
What was the one? I used to have a zombie one that was called like "Fuck of the Dead" or God, what the hell is it?
You know what I?
It was pretty great.
no matter.
Jacked off to zombies fucking chicks, Marcus?
Some of the chicks were zombies.
Does that make
that's
it
worse.
better?
I think it's
How is
definitely
that an
worse.
excuse?
I don't know. I don't know why I liked it, but I did.
You look like such a wholesome kid, man.
I know. It's fun.
He's
isn't it?
charming
Cliche.
eyes and fuck it, and then boom.
Blue,
Zombie
beautiful,
porn.
white, blue
You don't
eyes,
know white
white
people
skin.
well enough.
Yeah, you really don't know why enough
I don't.
white people. That's how we all are. It's just
Yeah.
there's the facade, and
That's
then
how you
there's
got so far.
Mark,
Exactly. That's why you can kill up to 30 people before they're like, I think it's him.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
blood all over his hands and a bunch of heads in his freezer.
He was a quiet neighbor.
when everyone else is in church, Marcus was the kid banging the church with a baseball bat.
Yeah, exactly. That's the Lord. The Lord's coming. No, that's just the autistic Marcus Parks hitting the church with a baseball bat. Yeah. That man hasn't pissed in a toilet in 13 years.
God bless him.
It's amazing.
That's a lifestyle I can subscribe to, bro.
there are quite a few horror porn parodies.
Okay, what do we got?
There's the Human Sexipede.
Oh, that's standard.
Yeah.
The Human Centipede, I think, in itself is sort of a pornography
Sort
film.
of,
You know some dudes jacked off to that movie.
Oh, it's jackable. It's jackable.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of, I would not want to meet the man who jacked off to it, but I'm sure they did.
He's sitting right next to you, bro.
Oh, my God. Tell me more about your sit-up
The
routine.
sewing, just the sewing alone, the stitching, the craft.
That's what got you when he cut up with their ass.
craftsmanship.
Yeah. You love how the Amish construct their furniture too. I'm sure.
There's Scream XXX. They did a porn parody of Scream. That would make
There's
sense.
a lot of hot
Triple
chicks
X.
in Scream.
That's too easy. Scream
It's the
Triple
mix.
X.
No, but it's a mix between Scream and that movie with Vin Diesel.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Riddick.
You
Call it Cream or something. though.
Riddick.
Triple X.
Yeah.
Scream Triple
They
X is too
they
easy.
did. They get extra points for recreating the Rose McGowan garage door death.
Ooh, I would love to. I just wish Rose
Classic,
McGowan
yeah.
was actually in the goddamn
I
thing.
know, man.
Friday the 13th had one. Camp Crystal Lake became Crystal Lake Nudist Camp.
Oh, that's too
That's
easy.
terrible,
Yeah.
man.
I'm not giving these producers much credit here.
Yep. There was Silence of the Lambs.
Whoa, it's called Silence of the Lambs?
It's just called Silence of the Lambs.
What about Silence of the? Well, I guess Silence of the Hams, or that's a comedy.
Limbs, Silence of the Limbs.
Silence of the Limbs.
Succulence of the limb, meaning penis.
I don't know.
We gotta get something better than what
You know,
they
you
got.
realize that they did the same thing, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
exactly.
Silence of the Lambs." It
We'll
is.
just keep we'll just keep the fucking name.
The Silence of the Lambs. The Silence of the Lambs porn parody is called. It's called "Be Quiet, Bitch."
Let me wear your face.
There must be so many like throwing cum onto a girl's face scenes. because
I'm sure there is.
That's the most sexual part of the whole
Be
movie.
quiet, bitch. Oh, that's fantastic.
Be quiet, bitch. The porno written, directed, produced, and starring Ed Larson.
It's just me sitting on a couch relaxing.
You play all the roles.
So Eddie, yeah, exactly. Eddie, let's go to the play. Be quiet, bitch. Oh, yeah, I love this fucking porno, man.
Choke on it. You tell her.
You,
man,
Eddie.
You tell her.
Good for you, Eddie.
I'm living this life. Oh, that's
right,
great.
Eddie.
on it.
You
Let me see those
want to Eddie? Be quiet, bitch.
That's nice, Ed. Very polite porno. Very polite porno.
Don't you have that? I feel like you have that conversation with yourself every morning
Oh,
in the mirror.
no doubt about it.
Just to get yourself ramped up for the day. Time to go to work. You fucking piece of shit.
Be quiet, bitch.
Be quiet, bitch.
Every time. I just would those are the only words coming into Eddie's head when he talks to his mother on the phone. Be quiet, bitch. Be quiet. All right. Any other porn parodies that are horror related?
There was Day of the Living MILF.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
like some good MILF stuff.
I remembered the porno that I had, Porn of the Dead.
Porn of the Dead.
That's
okay.
what it was
I
called.
like that.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Yeah, on board. Yeah. There was the Blair Witch Project, a XXX thriller.
I mean,
They could have done so much with that.
Yeah,
They really could have.
There was the Bear Wench Project.
That's right.
Yeah,
I saw
that's
the
what it
Bear
was.
Wench Project.
Yeah.
That was about girls went to the woods and they got tits.
Yeah.
And they fucking used them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they did a parody of
B-A-R-E winch?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
B-A-R-E.
Oh, because I was thinking it was like a gay porn about like bears. You know,
No,
like yeah.
no. It's all about chicks going to the woods. They got scared. They had to get naked and fuck each other.
Have you guys heard of new gay dude terms, things? There's bears, otters. I heard about chasers recently.
What's an otter?
What's an otter?
An otter's like kind of a slim, hairy guy.
Yeah, slimmer
what's
hair
it-
because a bear's like a big
And
fat
Ed Larson.
hairy guy.
I'm not that hairy.
He's not that fat either. He's
I'm
muscular.
a bear.
He's husky.
Oh, Eddie, let's not get.
Come on.
Who's
Gated fans, man.
That's for Patrick McGillicuddy. We haven't given a shout out to Patrick McGillicuddy, longtime listener. He's a gay fella. He's a good friend. We talk on Facebook every now and again. So
Good
that's
man,
for
Patrick.
you, Patrick.
Good gay guy.
You in my bear claws, gonna rip you up, suck out your honey.
Damn. Never mind, Patrick. I apologize. I think you were just raped via the podcast.
I just heard that there's a group of dudes who tried to get AIDS.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Chasers.
They're called chasers.
Bug chasers.
What do you mean they try to get AIDS? Why would you want to get AIDS?
It's their
Fucking
thing.
thing. I don't know, dude.
That's not a thing.
It's a thing.
Okay, my Jewish father, my Jewish mother.
I gotta say, I
That's
hate
the thing.
saying it's a thing. I know there's gonna be a sitcom called "It's a Thing" within the next year.
Exactly. It already just got made.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, you know, there's a fetish for everything, man.
I know,
No,
but
but
why the
that's like a
fuck?
suicide pact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is it because they want to die? Do they try to fight the AIDS
It's a
once
form.
they get the
It's
AIDS?
a form of self-harm. It's like cutters. They're like cutters,
and
but
a
with
cry
AIDS.
for attention. You know,
Yeah.
you get AIDS, and everybody's going to be like, "Oh, he has AIDS. He has AIDS."
It's like me getting
Why is
super
this-
stoned before commercial auditions.
And the people who
And
give
and
them
Shad being
AIDS,
like, dude, come on.
the people who give them AIDS are called gift givers.
Oh my God.
So they
Chasers
don't-
is too
insane,
generous a
dude.
term,
Fucking
though.
insane.
It's like how
Chase-
hard is it if you want to get AIDS to go get AIDS? Just find some dude with AIDS.
I
Like a
actually,
homeless guy.
I actually think I could imagine it's relatively difficult to get AIDS if you go out and actually get AIDS.
they should
Much
make it
like-
legal, dude, where you can just go get it if you want it.
You can. You know, this isn't
The
Russia.
government should give it to you if you want
It
it.
doesn't sound like a chase.
All right,
though.
this is a
Weird
weird.
sounds tough.
The
to
government did give it to him.
Open your mind, Yang.
What the hell are you? Wait a minute. Are you guys Republicans?
That's right.
This is a weird theory, but I think this might be something. You know, like when a couple gets together and they try for a baby. Well, like a homosexual
just gonna say
couple
that.
can't like try for a baby in that way,
Oh.
but a homosexual couple could try for AIDS.
Cultivate an AIDS baby.
Yeah,
Or a nice
I
little
just made
virus
Ben
of
laugh
their
as he
own.
went to the bathroom. I
Well,
heard
are
it.
there any female chasers?
No, I mean,
Is
well,
this
it's
a gay thing?
That's insane. Females are about keeping the species alive. Dudes are about destroying.
That's right, man. I love it. Do you think that people who have AIDS, they get together and have giant fucking orgies?
I would.
Yes.
yeah. I mean, why not? Of
course,
Jesus
right?
Christ.
If
think
I had
there's-
lung
yeah.
cancer, I'd get together with a ton of dudes and just smoke tons of menthol 100s.
Yeah, but that's got to be amazing because they're all a bunch of whores and dudes who fuck all the time. But it's the wonderful AIDS fuck parties.
probably
This might be
tons
the
of H.
last Roundtable of Gentlemen podcast.
That's not even the top 10 worst things we've said.
Probably you
the
said
AIDS
more-
community is gonna be like, oh, this
They're exposing our fuck parties.
the best parties, the best underground parties in the nation. Nobody knows about.
Well, some people call bug chasing intensely erotic, and they say that the act of being infective is the ultimate taboo and the most extreme sex act you can possibly do.
That's what it is. It's like snowboarding.
Also, they don't
It's
want-
sports.
They don't want to get the AIDS. They want to experience what it's like to just have raw, like fearful sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
then
I
on
get it.
others it's a
We can
form of
respect that.
suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slow, painful suicide.
living on. It's like that song "Living on the Edge" by
it's like
Aerosmith.
that. Yeah.
I've always had the feeling that like the moment when you get a woman pregnant is probably like the most amazing orgasm you'll ever have in your life.
I don't
Why do you
think
get
that's
that
true.
feeling?
That's the worst one.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be the best one. You talk it up a lot, like I'm gonna put so many babies inside you, baby. It's gonna break your body. And she's like, yeah, put so many babies and we can raise them and like put them through kindergarten.
How many
Jackie's having a
abortions
hard
have you
time over
fathered,
there.
Yang?
Yeah.
I don't know, 100. But most of them lived. I just don't know where they are.
You're such a douche.
Fucking LA, bro. Dude, I was down in Santa Monica for a week. Shit ruled. Yo, shout out to Rastabus.com, yo.
Jackie's literally flipping out
How many
right now.
chicks have you banged at a bus,
saying
Yang? How many chicks have you banged while moving?
Dry humps and count?
Yeah, they count.
No, I don't do that. I'm a romantic. Jackie, you know I'm a romantic. Look at my eyes.
Don't look at his eyes, Jack.
Look at him.
Look me in the eyes.
Look me in the fucking eye. Terrified. God damn, yeah, you're the scariest motherfucker we've ever had on this show.
Is that what it is? Is it scary that he is?
It's scary.
It's horny.
Oh, it's horny. I'm sorry.
I'm hungry. It's hornery.
Horny and
horny and ornery.
It's scary.
We got it.
All right, Marcus. Let's do another
I'm gonna
news.
take a little nap.
Yeah, take a nap. Take a nap for a second.
Take a $5, you know?
Take a little fiber. That's
I'm gonna go.
I'm about to put you in my porno, man.
Oh shit! Shut up, bitch.
Like I tell the ladies, it's not the longest penis you've ever seen, but it's extremely skinny. And I come real fast. You'll never know I was there. Jackie, come on, give me a little sugar.
Jackie's about to punch you in the fucking face right there.
Yeah. You almost got a real violent.
All right, Marcus. What's our next story, buddy?
In separate incidents, 2 men allegedly assaulted their girlfriends with pizza. The first one, North Carolina cops yesterday arrested Cody Sebastian Parsons, 25, after responding to a domestic disturbance call at the home he shares with his girlfriend. According to Wilkesboro Police Department, Parsons became angry after slipping on a wet floor. As he cursed at McKinney, Parsons allegedly pelted her with pizza. During questioning,
He's like 12 years old.
So he slipped on the floor, which is already kind of comical, and then he
Yeah.
threw pizza at
And
her
then
in
he just
retaliation, which is the only comical fucking
he threw
reaction.
pizza at her while
falling.
verbally berating her.
That's not so bad. That's just how they used to feed Eddie in kindergarten.
Yeah, man. Love it.
That's how you get it.
Yeah, man. Except I would never let them call me their girlfriend.
Yeah. You're a man. You're a man.
Yeah.
Tough.
During questioning by cops, Parsons denied throwing the pizza. However, an officer reported finding, quote, pizza sauce on the back of his girlfriend's right rib cage.
Oh, my God.
Additionally, there were
detective
pieces
work.
of pizza all over the living room floor, as well as on the wall behind the front entrance door to the
That's
apartment.
gonna be on the next Law and Order.
Yeah, exactly. SPU, Special Victims Unit. SPU, Special Pizza Unit. They're only investigating pizza crimes.
Oh, man.
And then in another incident, Jimmy Ray Poage, 47, was busted after the 40-year-old victim told sheriff's deputies that he threw pizza at her in the couple's Fort Mill home. The woman, who had pizza sauce on her face, arms, and clothing, also said that Poage grabbed her around the neck and slammed her into a kitchen counter.
Well, that's the real abuse there.
That's the real
How is
abuse.
pizza taking the headlines?
Yeah, they're burying the lead on this one.
Yeah, I think so.
Poage, seen in the adjacent mugshot, if you guys will look at Poage here.
He looks
He
like one
looks
of
like
my
a
old
pizza
football
throwing dude.
coaches.
Yeah, he looks like a pizza thrower. Poage, seen in the adjacent mugshot, admitted pelting his girlfriend with pizza, but claimed that she threw it at him first. But while the woman's clothing were splattered with sauce, Poag's garments were clear of pizza or pizza sauce.
She missed.
Yeah, he ducked.
Yeah, he ducked. He missed. He fucking
You
retorted.
got to move pretty slow not to be able to avoid a piece of pizza coming at you.
It's a big thing.
triangle.
Yeah.
Doesn't exactly doesn't fly perfectly.
What does a triangle have to do with it?
Because, I mean, it's going to be all wobbly and shit in the air.
It's like a sail.
The airspace continuum, the whole thing, the flapping, the cheese, the crust, all of
Talking
it.
about
Potato.
physics here, Marcus. Physics.
I know what physics are, Holden.
You know, if it's a Tostino pizza roll, that's tough to
Okay,
dodge.
now that's good.
That's
You know
like
you're a special lady when he throws a cheeseburger at you and not pizza, and he wastes a full burger.
You've advanced. You've advanced in your relationship.
cheeseburger with bacon and avocado. Like,
Ooh, that's not bad.
This guy's
love that bitch.
this Poag
That
guy
wouldn't
is
be assault.
eating a cheeseburger. His woman's yelling at him. He's like, "Man, you're lucky I'm a fucking pizza man."
I would throw that fucking pizza at you so quick. Jackie, what do you think these chicks did to deserve a pizza throwing? I mean,
I
when's a
think
lady
it's
at
kind of fucking great. It's probably free pizza. What I think that she should have done is to really get back at him. Is I would have just taken all the pizza up off the floor and like eaten the whole thing in
Not
front of
make eye
him.
contact.
Be like, yeah, just like, fuck you. You chose me.
Right. Floor pizza woman.
You're the sad one.
Yeah. That's the best retaliation I could think of.
Smartest person in the room yet again.
Always Jackie's.
Why can't we win, guys?
Jackie's too good. She knows how to react to all pizza crimes.
Oh man, I really want to be the detective on SPU. Though.
Oh, SPU's gonna be good. Well, Roger, seems like it was pizza.
Seems to be. I think the bandits are 4 turtles.
Interesting. Yes, indeed. Ninja Turtles.
I'm gonna go home again.
I'm gonna give it to you. I like it.
You tried there, man. That was good.
We're gonna have to call in the calzone unit on this one.
That's right. It looks like more of a calzone disaster.
What are some other garlic knots? What are some
The pepperoni brothers were always going to be up to their antics.
Oh my God!
That is perfect.
Oh man.
I love. Oh yeah, this pizza unit. This needs to exist. This needs to happen. Pizza crimes across the country.
SPU
Indeed.
smells like pizza.
That's right.
I thought that was all very funny inside my head.
So both of these pizza incidents happened this week, Marcus.
Yes.
This is the most I've ever heard about pizza violence.
I mean, this
and
is
twice in 1 week. What are the odds?
I don't know, man.
And what
I mean,
kind of pizza was it? Do we know? Was it frozen pizza, Domino's, Pizza Hut? Was it a nice gourmet pizza?
I gave you all the details I have.
It wasn't DiGiorno.
What kind of pizza?
Yeah,
oh,
probably, definitely.
you don't waste
These
DiGiorno.
are not high class people that are throwing pizza at their spouses.
I'm guessing $5 Little Caesars.
You think it's a $5
Yeah.
Little Caesars pie?
I'm
Pizza
guessing
pizza?
Tombstone, straight from Walmart.
Yeah?
Ooh, I love a good Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Papa
Tombstone.
John.
What's
You're
the
gonna go Papa John's.
You're not Tombstone. What's the cheaper ones? The
Red Baron?
D'Agostino's.
Oh,
The really shitty one.
Or the worst one's Elio's, the square one.
Square one.
I like Elio's.
I
I like it too. I mean,
grew up
it's
on that.
very bad for you. But
Oh, I don't care.
yeah. That's the nutrition segment for Marcus Parks. That's brilliant.
It's very bad
So-
for you.
Other than the
Have you
guy,
guys ever heard of avalanche pizza?
no,
No.
All right, I'll send you some links.
sounds like good throwing pizza.
Oh, man.
So the one guy slammed his girlfriend's head into a counter, so that's kind of abusive. But the other dude, I mean, he gets off, right? You don't go to prison. What are you in jail for? I threw pizza at my girlfriend. I mean, he's going to get violently beat.
He was charged with assault on a female,
That's bullshit.
which is apparently
You have to
a
take
different crime from just plain assault.
You have to
in
take
North
into
Carolina.
account-
Oh, North
What?
Carolina.
That's not fair.
That explains it.
I mean, the pizza.
Bitches, I mean, they get beat, especially in North Carolina.
I agree
Right
with
over
That's
you.
why they had to make it a specific
Yeah, I
kind of
guess that's
assault.
right.
What was that quote you gave me 2 nights ago? It was one of the funniest things I ever heard you say.
Ooh, I don't know.
It's like,
So
if you
funny.
don't put out, you should get killed or something like that.
Ah, yes, I can see that being fun.
That is a bumper sticker. That's a bumper sticker right there.
That's
Beautifully said. What a poet.
Like if you go home with him and you don't fuck him, then he has the right to kill you.
Jesus,
I don't
you
know
are
if
an
that
advocate for men's rights.
You put out if a man goes home with you, you fuck that man. If you
Jackie's new porn.
don't want to fuck,
That's
you're
right.
not
It's a
good
long
for it.
title.
Put out
go
or
home.
die.
Just don't go home. Then you don't invite him back to your place.
I don't think that's a hard, fast rule because I've definitely fucked it up between the cab and the fucking bedroom.
Well, then I fucking send him home before you fucking. I don't want it in me then.
Oh man, I destroy
sure.
it. I destroy it. I take a poop on the floor accidentally. Especially if I want to throw it. You know, if you want, sometimes you want to throw it. You're like,
You
my
wanna
girl,
throw
my
your
actual
shenanigans.
girlfriend. I'm supposed to meet for brunch tomorrow, and her parents. I kind of want to throw
No.
this situation. So, you know, maybe if I shit in the sink.
Or you could just leave.
Nah.
Not
Dude,
so
I'm already
right
in it.
stick.
I got to get that reaction.
Yeah,
I'm already
true,
in it.
true,
You
true.
know, I
You
want
got
to see that.
sun poisoning.
I want to see that
Yeah, that's the
shot.
thing. You don't want to get the messages on your phone the next day, like 100
Hey, what
messages.
happened? Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
they don't
I
want to
understand.
know.
I have a lot to learn.
I got some questions for you all about this case here.
Okay.
All right. I've been looking at the official police report.
Let's do this.
And of course, he's been charged with assault on a female. This happened at midnight on a Saturday.
Okay.
They were not drunk, no drug or alcohol use,
All right.
and it says under injury, none. So she received no injuries.
They weren't drunk.
They weren't drunk.
Were they messed out of their fucking minds?
It says
No,
no
no
drug
drugs
or
or
alcohol use. And
What's
no,
the
It
crime?
makes it worse, right?
No, but
throw
what
in
is the
pizza.
crime?
He
What is-
threw a piece of pizza, wasting food.
That's not a crime.
It's rude, though.
into a thing.
You can take it to court.
That is
No,
very
this isn't the guy who. This is the guy who smashed her head on the counter.
Yeah. Oh, no. This is a different one.
This is just the guy who threw
just
pizza.
threw-
That's
Yeah,
it.
the first guy just threw pizza.
You can't throw. I agree.
If
There's
you
no
can't
charges.
throw pizza at the woman you love, then what fuck country we live in?
What kind of place are we at?
How
here?
hot was the pizza?
Good question.
If you throw a fucking pot of boiling water to a person, you
But
can get
no
arrested for
injury.
that.
No
Yeah, no
injury.
injury.
No injury.
Let me ask you a quick question. This was in North Carolina, right?
This is in North Carolina.
I think it might be a Golden Corral type situation.
Okay.
Where people are down there at the Golden Corral, they're getting some kind of a scrap with their family. They got a family reunion going on. Everybody's down there hitting up the buffet.
I love a good Golden Corral buffet. The best buffets around.
This was in
You
a
ever been?
single occupancy residence.
Check it out.
In the apartment.
My detective.
This is all fucking hearsay, man. This is ridiculous.
It's not hearsay because the detective of the SPU
SPU
unit,
is never wrong.
they're never wrong. They
They
saw
came
the
in-
pizza sauce on a ribcage.
And I quote, pizza sauce on the back of her right rib cage.
Oh,
Christ.
come on. She could have rubbed that on there.
We need to see the Zabruto film of this.
Yeah, I think
we
he's
need to
doing
see
this.
the actual fucking footage.
I want to see the forensic guys who had like the strings set up and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody touched the scene. Hey, stop eating.
One fat cop's eating all the evidence. Oh, I didn't realize there was a pizza-related crime.
Come on,
I'm so
Chief.
sorry.
Come on, Chief. Just let us have a couple garlic sticks.
Special Agent Mario, Special Agent Luigi.
Here you go. Here you are. This is the crime. This is perfect for us. Yeah. It's so weird the way they just disappear through those storm drains.
So dumb.
And he's particularly dumb today. I like it. That's right.
I didn't know you could throw fireballs in Super Mario for the longest time.
Oh,
Because I got the game without the manual,
Without the booklet.
without the
come
booklet.
on.
You stole
What, you're
this
just
game.
scared of flowers or something?
You just thought he turned white for no reason.
Did you
I
not
was just
press
like,
the
awesome.
other buttons?
There's 2 buttons, Yang. Run and throw.
God damn it, Yang. How do you even get across the street?
It's amazing.
It's difficult, dude. I'm looking at. Do you guys know where to get some Velcro shoes? 'Cause these laces are tricky as hell.
Velcro shoes is another great name for a porno. I don't know exactly what kind of porno it is, but it sounds fun to me.
Oh, man.
What do you think, Jackie?
Old people porno.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course. Oh, Misty, I can't get my shoes tied.
The foreplay is
Just-
like 18 hours.
Oh yeah, man.
That's good.
She's just slurping
her
up his
bent
fucking
over.
leg.
All right, let's move. Yeah, let's move on from pizza news.
All right,
Let's go on to another news story here, Marcus.
all right, we're going to go to Scotland for this
All right,
one.
let's go over to
right.
Scotland. A beautiful place in Scotland.
What did Che do?
Hello to our
This fucking turkey-faced cocksucker.
A lonely...
a turkey-faced cocksucker.
It's looking at me.
Let's see it, Marcus. Real quick, I just
Yeah,
have to get.
Just look
Oh,
at this.
yeah.
Wow, I never actually thought that could be a description for a face, but that is a turkey-faced cocksucker. Yeah, good job, Eddie. You called it well. I would love to see you describe if you ever do have a crime occur to you. You just describe it to a sketch artist. It was like a turkey-faced cocksucker. He'd draw that guy. He'd draw that guy. Just be like, I don't know what that looks like, but I'm gonna assume looks like this dude.
There's something in me, but I'm a weirdo. But I want to know what that hat smells like.
You are a weirdo.
Yeah,
For
that's
some
right.
reason, I want to smell like that old man's hat smells like.
I will give you an indication of what it might smell like.
Yeah, let's hear it.
A lonely pensioner has been ordered to undergo therapy after he was caught with his hand up a horse's backside.
He got caught with his hand in the ass of a
I
horse.
lost my watch. I'm just trying to get it back.
Yeah. The horse ate my watch. I'm trying to find it there in its stomach. Through its ass.
William Nickel, 66, admitted to breaching the peace and causing public alarm. He was spotted on several...
public.
I love it. Where was this?
Let me continue.
sorry.
This is in
Please.
Scotland, by the way.
Okay.
He was spotted on several occasions by members of the public, including 4 children, approaching a foal, lifting its tail, and repeatedly stuffing his hand up its bottom.
How could he do that to Scotland's only horse?
It's rude. Someone had to eat that for dinner later. So he's fisting this horse's ass?
Fisting a horse
Just
in public. Perth Sheriff Court heard that Nickel was so engrossed in his antics that he was unaware of a mother and 4 children approaching him.
Mommy, what's the man doing to the horse?
When he did see the family, he pulled his hand out and proceeded to pat the horse, claiming that he was tending to some wounds it had suffered.
That's like when you fall, but then you just pretend to jog.
Yeah.
You know, like you're tripping, you just pretend to run. Like, no, sir, you were definitely inside of that horse. No. Just everything's fine here. There's shit all over your head.
Yeah,
No. Chocolate.
And then as soon as the woman walked away, she turned around to look at Mr. Nickel again to see him resuming his anal activities.
So this man was just getting off on fisting this horse's ass.
Yeah, he was just getting off on it. He was in public.
Hold on, how do you feel like this guy like doing this to a member of your family?
What, fisting them?
Yeah.
I mean, my family, I feel like they got like, all right, see, in North Carolina, we're
that's right, you're from North Carolina.
Yeah, we're happy about our holes.
Yeah, and he's
Welcome
Scottish
to North Carolina,
too.
happy about our holes. It says it under the fucking welcome sign.
Yeah.
We like to make them big, and anyone else trying to help my family and my kin make their assholes a little bit rounder, a little bit sloppier, we say, hey, we give them a fucking free fucking chicken dinner.
Hell yeah.
That's very nice of you.
So yeah, exactly, absolutely.
Where Holden's from, fisting a horse is equivalent to washing your hands.
Yeah.
It's their version of Perel sanitizer.
It's less dirty.
They have it on every hospital wall.
Yeah, exactly. Now, before we do the surgery, Mr. McNeely, we're going to have to dip our hands inside this horse's asshole and make sure we're nice and clean.
One witness reported seeing Nickel with his hand inserted into the animal and walking along behind it as the animal tried to walk away from him.
We were stuck.
Oh, that's amazing. It's just the world's biggest glove.
Gucci.
Oh man, could you imagine that dude? That dude with superpowers. You got that dude who walks around with 2 horses on the end of his arms.
It's a hell of a lot cooler
fucking
if you
shit
have
up,
two.
punching people with horses.
Dude, I agree with
Punch
that.
in the face. I hit you with a horse. I'm the fucking attached to my
Fist
hand.
Man.
That's a fucking superhero.
Horse Fist is amazing.
Horse Fist Man is the new fucking rock and roll top 1 hit fucking by fucking the dickheads.
Yeah,
Horse
that's right.
Fist Man. It's like a 3-hour long song.
It's basically Smoke on the Water.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
So what is this guy into behind closed doors?
That's right,
Oh,
this is in
no
public,
one
he's
can- yeah,
fisting a
this
horse.
dude is.
Yeah. He said, at his
a good
prosecution, he told the court, I live at home by myself, and I'm very lonely.
God.
Yeah.
Turkey face cocksucker.
I don't want to smell that head.
I think that's about all we got for this guy. Horse Fist Man, Turkey Face Cocksucker. Jackie, what would you do if you
epic
found your...
fucking poem there? Like, there's just like the story of this man's life. Horse Fist Man.
Turkey face cocksucker.
Good Lord.
Brilliant. It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Turkey face cocksucker by day, horse face man by night, and also day. Yeah.
And no matter what, he always smells like shit.
I just don't fully understand this.
You got
this
some
fetish.
10 arms, man.
Oh, yeah. No, that's Dookie. You gotta leave this guy, right?
Heard of me?
Jackie, you leave this guy. You find out your boyfriend fists a bunch of horses, you gotta leave him, right?
It depends on how far his arm goes in.
Elbow deep. It sounds like he was fisting it hard, punching it even.
I mean, repeatedly, inside and out.
I think fisting's better than fucking it.
I feel like, too, that if the horse really didn't like it, it would have run away.
It tried to run away, but
You know, it tried to walk away.
Well, the horse had also...
What was it wearing?
Right?
That's what I want
Was it wearing a
to know.
short
And why was it on the
skirt?
streets at night?
Did it have lipstick on? Whore.
That's a whore horse.
That horse. Horse. Crazy horse.
Well, the horses were minor. They did have minor injuries before Mr. Nichols had come across them.
Oh, they were herd
Yeah,
horses.
they had no feet.
Nah, that's typical.
Where were these
They just had a
horses,
bunch
just
of bricks
out chilling?
for legs.
They were in a
They had
field.
bricks, cinder blocks. They were on cinder blocks outside of a bar.
The
a wild
horses,
animal.
The horses were in a field that was surrounded by houses. Kind of a suburb. You know those places.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's Scotland, so yeah. There's a bunch of. I
They,
have
they
no
do
idea.
things there.
They do things like that.
It's like New Jersey.
All right, let's get away from Horse Fist Man. Wait, what do they fist in New Jersey? You're from Jersey. God knows.
Women's faces.
Women's faces.
That's a whole nother kind of porno.
You guys ever seen that movie Animals?
The prequel to Be Quiet, bitch.
Before they get married.
Woman horse fist, man.
All right, next up we can go to Oklahoma. Let's come back to the United States.
We've
for this
never
one.
been to Oklahoma on this show.
We've been to Oklahoma.
Maybe a couple of times.
A man found hiding in a septic tank under a woman's restroom at a public park in Sand Springs has pleaded guilty to a peeping Tom charge.
But that's the charge, peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom.
So
what are
he
you going to
was-
get him for? Trespassing?
Human toilet? Is that illegal?
That's
Wait,
not illegal
this
at all.
is not the first time. Is this recent? Because
This
I've
is
heard
recent.
of
This
this
is-
before.
I know.
It's
No, we had
just
the exact
happened.
story almost.
But it did not happen with this man right here.
Oh my God!
Holy Lord!
What kind of cocksucker is this dude?
Does he have a cross cut onto his forehead?
Pussy
like
face
Manson
cocksucker.
He's a pussy
cocksucker.
cocksucker. He's got a weird pussy mustache. It's weird.
He's obviously been crying in his mugshot. His eyes are very red, although that could be from shit.
From the irritation of the fucking shit in his eyes.
Sitting in shit.
He's got fucking double pink eye.
Yeah. This guy,
all he
his name is
has.
Kenneth Inlow. He pleaded guilty Thursday. The Tulsa World reports that Inlow was sentenced to 1 year in jail and a $5,000 fine.
He pleaded
so
guilty as soon as he was caught. Like, what are you doing down there? Guilty!
Guilty as charged.
That's right. We haven't charged you with anything yet. Well, whatever it is.
I'm in. Whatever you want to do, I'm in.
Authorities alleged that Inlow hid inside a permanent outhouse at Whitewater Park. He was arrested after a woman taking her daughter to the restroom saw someone looking at her from inside the toilet.
That's terrifying.
That's the scariest fucking shit.
Scary
you'll ever
as shit.
take.
A police report says firefighters pulled Inlow from the septic tank and authorities arrested him after he was cleaned off with a fire hose.
You see a guy in a septic tank when you're going to the bathroom. You pee on him, right? Do you leave or do you actually like?
pee
You know
on him.
what?
If
Yo,
you,
that's
if you
what
can
he
dump,
wants.
then you dump
I know
it.
it. Like, do you enable it? But it's sometimes it's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking piss on you, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
If
and
I gotta
also
piss,
you
I
get
gotta piss. I mean,
you get
I'm
the
not
opportunity to piss on somebody. That
All right,
seems
you're
like
good.
it'd be fun.
All right, you're at Wrigley's Field.
I mean, Wrigley Field. Leave the Cubs alone. They've been
There's a
cursed.
dude.
You're high on mescaline.
Yeah. And there's
You got to shit real bad.
and there's this weird Chicago dude just laying down in the trough.
Oh, man. I'll jack
Do you
off on the
still
fucking...
piss?
Wait a minute. How do you
Get
know
on
he's
there,
a
take a
Chicago?
tobacco
Gotta pee.
habit.
You can't not pee. And so you're gonna piss your pants, or you're gonna piss
He
on
has his
this.
mouth open.
Yeah, ready to
Fucking
go.
hum a tune while I did it.
Is the whole body clear or are other people already pissing on it?
I mean, this guy. There's at least one person pissing on him.
Is he clothed?
He's mostly dry though. He's mostly dry.
and
yeah.
where on the body is the other person pissing on?
And is he naked or
Stomach.
clothed?
He's
Oh,
jerking
stomach.
off.
What?
Naked or clothed?
Oh, he's clothed.
Okay.
Oh, okay. On his stomach, yeah.
Yeah. And
I would
but
assume
so
this
you've
dude's
either
naked,
got so
though.
you've either got to piss
But
on
he's
it-
also saying splish splash. I'm taking a bath.
Got some rubber duckies with him and shit.
Then, yeah, he pissed in his fucking feet. What else are you gonna do? Piss
Yeah,
his
I
face. I
guess
can't
he
piss in a man's face.
I mean, hell, it's better than pissing on ice. you
Yeah.
know? Pissing on a dude, I suppose.
I have an actual trick that I used for years where when I was at a urinal and I couldn't whiz for whatever reason, self-conscious, whatever, it's like in an airport and I'm busy and everybody's like bumping into me and shit like that.
what?
I would imagine myself, people bump into each other all the time when they're pissing. I'm like, dude, get off. Why?
That has never happened
Where
to
have
me
you
in
been
my entire
pissing?
life.
You never been nudged
Port
while
Authority?
pee-pee?
Port Authority.
You never been accidentally nudged while pissing?
I mean, the way he's talking about it, it's throwing shoulders.
He's pissing in the middle of a ICP fucking mosh pit or something.
Okay, at the gathering of the Juggalos, I could see being pushed around a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
It's the bathroom at a demolition derby.
Oh, yeah. You are, sir, you're not a truck, and I am not a truck, but I just like to, I'm in a hitting mood.
Everybody's just in the mood.
In the mood to hit.
So what I imagine is myself whizzing onto Odd Job from the James Bond movie.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I like
Just
to pee
imagine
on
This is your trick?
peeing right onto that guy's felt bowler hat, and just the sound of it makes me really relaxed.
So, one of the creepiest villains in cinematic history compelled you to pee. That got you over your stage fright.
Yeah.
Does it have to be Odd Job or just anyone wearing that hat?
Man, it's pretty much Odd Job.
So in order to
Short
get over your stage fright, you just fantasize you're pissing on a fat Asian.
Yeah, well, on his hat, the felty,
I see.
soft sound, relaxing sound. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like a snow, a noise machine, white noise machine.
Okay.
kinda
I mean, I
feeling.
could see that working.
How do you know what pissing on a felt hat sounds like?
like I could imagine. It's like one of those dreams that you've had of something that you've never experienced. But one day it will come true, and you'll be like, nailed that one.
Yeah. Pissed on the felt hat. I would love to see your to-do list. That needs to be a movie. The Yang Miller bucket list. Pissing on a felt hat. I can't wait for that scene. Odd Job's gonna be so happy to get the work.
No, it's gonna be the opening credits. It's gonna be before the lion roars.
That's good. Yeah. No, MGM is definitely gonna produce it. It's gonna be huge.
We'll see.
It's gonna be massive. So this poor fucking bastard. He's already in the urinal. He's getting shit on and pissed on. My question is, I would assume that he wants to be peed on and shit on by the ladies, but guys are probably in there as well, right? So I mean, is that a bad moment? Or is it just like, well, it's like, this is what I deal with this?
Hey, you win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. I mean, when he gets out, he's going to go right back to doing the same thing.
Jackie,
he's only going to learn from his mistakes.
Jack, you think this is worse than fisting a horse? You find out your boyfriend gets arrested for fisting a horse or for being a human toilet. Which one's worse?
What I don't understand is why didn't they just leave him down there?
Because he's happy.
Yeah, no, that's great. Just let him stay down there forever.
That's the real reason, because he liked it.
That's right. Because this is theoretically a punishment for everybody else. If you get caught stealing, you go to the outhouse. You're the toilet now.
Yeah,
when he gets out of jail, he's just gonna buy a big doo-doo costume.
They'll never see me now.
And look, guys,
paint himself completely black and they're like, you're being racist. Like, no, I'm not.
I've got hide in a septic tank.
Just trying to look like shit. You saying something bad about black people? No. I literally want to look like Dookie.
there's a part of me that wants to start a grassroots campaign for this guy because I feel like he's 2013's Baby Jessica.
I'm with you.
You know
He's
what
down
I
in
mean?
a well. If Baby Jessica loved me that well, you can imagine that.
Yeah, the firefighters got this guy out immediately. It took him, a month to get Baby Jessica out?
She was down there for a long time.
It was a real long time.
That
I
is an
remember
old
that.
story. I haven't thought about that story in forever. Baby
That
Jessica
was
in
the
that
big
fucking
story of our
well.
childhood.
I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm trying
Have
to.
you?
Wait,
Yeah,
she
I'm
was
trying to
just
write
in
something
a
about
well?
it.
Do you remember the story,
fell down
Jackie?
the
You're a
well?
little bit
I don't
younger than
remember.
us.
I
There
don't
was a
remember either.
baby that fell down a well, and she was in this goddamn thing for like 8 days.
86, something like that.
86 days?
86, 1986.
It was 1987.
Was it 1980? Oh man!
That was the year I was
Yeah, Marcus.
born.
Let's do a top hat. Let's do not a top hat story. Let's do a roundtable story from the past.
Yeah. Between that day on October 14th, 1987, and October 16th, rescuers worked for 48 hours to free Baby Jessica from the 8-inch well casing 22 feet below the ground.
And they got shit guy out immediately.
Immediately.
He was just in a porta potty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just, I mean, he got
But
in
she's
there.
a baby. How hard is it to get a baby out of a well? Well, it's huge.
I mean, he was in the septic tank.
They don't know words.
I don't know. See, that's my question for this guy. How did he get in there?
That's a good question.
That's a really good
Always
question.
my question. It's the same way when it happened at the music festival.
He knew a guy at the factory.
Yeah, let him
Yeah,
in.
they built him into it.
That's the reason.
Door for him to fucking
What
get
they don't
shit
know
out.
is the reason why it took them so long for Baby Jessica is they actually invented one of those like human-sized claw machines they have in like grocery stores, like to pick up things, and that's what they were doing. So people were just feeding
were
quarters
just
into
bad
this
at it,
thing,
though.
and the thing was just coming down, barely picking up.
Oh,
the
they made a
baby.
game out of it.
Yeah, and
see.
that was the problem. Like the firemen had a bet going who could get him.
Right.
Not another monkey with a drum. Get me a baby, goddamn it.
Yeah, it kept coming up with like stuffed animals and stuff. And they're like, God damn it! I just want this baby. Well, you know, I mean, now we have modern technology. Things are different, and firemen aren't as drunk as they used to be.
Oh yeah, they used to just be wasted off the rack.
And this is even bigger where I'm because I'm from Texas. This happened in Midland. This happened just not too far away from where I grew up. It was
Baby Jessica.
What was the hottest song that year?
In 1987. Let's see. The
1987.
top hits of
I'm gonna
1987.
I'm gonna go with Michael Jackson.
MJ.
You're going Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
gonna-
Billie Jean, maybe.
You're gonna go Billie Jean. I'm gonna go
Prince?
Poison. I'm gonna say Poison.
Bell Biv DeVoe?
Bell Biv DeVoe,
Oh, the
possibly.
Bengals walk like an Egyptian.
Awesome! Amazing.
No, that was just in January 3rd. At the beginning of the year. Let's see what the number one song in America was
Of the
at the
whole
time
year.
that she fell down the well.
I'm still going Michael Jackson.
October 10th. Here I go again.
Here I go again.
Do you think Baby Jessica was like listening to that song, fucking rocking out in the well, man?
That's why she jumped in it. Yeah. She's like, here I go. I'm all by myself. Let's fucking get in as well.
Baby Jessica had a tough life.
By the time she got out, the number one song was Lost in Emotion, Lisa and the Cult Jam.
I don't even know that song.
Yeah, and you know what?
Lost
Holden,
in
you were
Emotion.
almost right. For October 24th, that's when Michael Jackson's Bad went straight to the top of the charts.
Oh, yeah, he's going to make it.
I can't believe Bad was only #1 for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That's it.
Yeah, which was replaced by
myself.
It was replaced by I Think We're Alone Now.
Was Bad the album was #1 for 2 weeks?
The single. I'm talking singles here.
Yeah.
Was Bad right after Thriller? Was that the next one?
Yeah.
And when did
What the hell, Ben?
come out with Fat?
Aren't you an American?
Fucking 2 weeks later.
All right, let's come back to modern times, Marcus. What's the other story other than the poo-poo guy in the toilet there?
I got a pee-pee guy.
No, let's hear about the pee-pee.
Yeah, we got a
let's
poo-poo guy,
follow
now we
this
got a
thread.
pee-pee guy. While handcuffed in the back of a patrol car following a drunk driving arrest, Devin Langford, a 23-year-old Florida man, attempted to urinate out the window of a moving police car, an audacious effort that failed miserably when Langford misaimed and showered the cruiser's interior with urine.
Awesome.
Rock and roll, dude. According to the sheriff's office report, Langford was pulled over last month for speeding by Deputy Brian Bell. Besides noting that Langford had red, glassy, and bloodshot eyes and slurred speech, Bell also reported spotting a plethora of empty beer cans littering his truck. After failing a series of field sobriety tests, they put him in the back of the truck. En route to the lockup, Langford informed Bell that he needed to urinate. The deputy initially told the detainee that he would have to wait until they arrived at the jail, but Langford knew he would not last that long, so, as Bell reported, Langford, quote, asked me if he could urinate in my car. Bell, in a remarkably magnanimous gesture, told the arrestee that, quote, if he had to urinate in my car, that I understood.
And the cop just let him piss in the
cop said, I understand.
I'm sure it happens all the time.
To which Langford replied, I'm very, very, very sorry I have to pee in the back of your car. I did not want to pee in the back of your car. It was then that Langford came up with an ingenious plan to mitigate any possible urine damage to Bell's vehicle. He announced, I'm going to try and aim it out the window. Though Bell advised that this was not a prudent course of action, Langford, who had already maneuvered his cuffed hands to the front of his body, proceeded to pull down his trousers, kneel on the back seat, and attempt to urinate out the rear passenger side window of the patrol vehicle while it was in motion. Unfortunately for all involved, Langford misaimed, resulting in his urine landing on the passenger side seat and floorboard of the cop car.
Oh, come on. He was being nice.
Yeah, there's bros helping each other out.
Man.
And then
Two
when he
white dudes helping each other piss.
That's not
Shut up, you
Did I miss
immigrant!
You just called him an immigrant. He's from Jersey.
No black criminal would have been allowed to piss.
Oh, that's a fact.
true.
That's an absolute fact.
And he would have missed. Right out the window.
Would have done it, man. Well, let me show you the picture of this guy because, surprise,
Wait.
you're half white.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
you're
looks like a
right.
nice guy.
Yeah, he looks like Barack Obama's retarded cousin.
He really does. That is perfect.
It's like Gomez from fucking Addams Family, right? Is that the bald one?
He's got
Fester.
like a skinny Fester with
He's got
AIDS.
those the under eye dark shit. Yeah.
He's got the under eye. He's also got the whites under their eyes, which I've always heard this means you're a crazy person.
Yeah.
The whites under the. He's got
that.
those.
Why the fuck couldn't this guy pull
The
over
same
and
look
let
that
him
every
piss?
single girlfriend I've ever had has.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sure you didn't drive him crazy.
Well,
you saying,
Jackie,
Holden?
get a little closer.
Leave Jackie alone, Yang.
All right, God damn it.
She doesn't like people with Asian sounding
Jesus,
names.
I'm trying to find the. I'm just trying to find. I'm just trying to find the person with the biggest dick in the room.
By the way, why is Yang Miller white? What happened? Why'd your parents
My mom wanted to name me Luigi after my grandfather, and my dad had some kind of fever dream that I should be called Yang, and that's what happened.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's an old story. If you want to like,
Not really.
If you,
We don't have enough time, but when you come back,
yeah, I'm gonna take off, guys. It's been really nice. What's this thing called? It's just for you and your family. All right, I'll catch you guys later. I'm out. JK, I'm still here. I love you guys.
Welcome back. And now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
New drugs. We're talking about new drugs. So Marcus is a multi-billion-dollar owner of a pharmaceutical company, and he's given us all a floor in his giant building with a lab all to ourselves to develop a new drug. The top line scientists he could possibly recruit. We've got to come up with a new drug. I will start. I've got a new drug. We're putting it right off the shelves. It's a drug that makes temporarily makes your mouth bigger and your throat larger, so that you can talk louder. It's called Attention X, and it's gonna come right off the shelf. So if you ever want to like go out and like get somebody's fucking attention, then you can use this drug.
Isn't that just meth?
Essentially, but it makes your throat wider and your mouth wider temporarily.
All right. Okay.
Side effects include, constant shitting. Fingernails get really long, really fast. So you have to constantly cut them about every 5 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw out, and you become hard when you look at pictures of your mother.
Okay. All right. Well,
All right.
a lot of things
you
about that.
ingest it by sitting on it. like a bird on an egg.
Suppository.
What's the name of this drug?
Attention X.
Attention X.
Attention X.
All right, Nimesh, what do you got?
This is tough.
No, it doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want to say. I never.
I would have a pill that would turn me into dog whenever I wanted.
I was actually thinking of the same thing.
And you were thinking that same. What are the odds of that?
I gotta come up with something else.
Why you answer? How is that the answer taken by anybody?
They should automatically win. We all want the drug.
We just want to be dogs.
Like now it's over.
Clearly the demand is here.
That is kind of true, though. I guess.
So how long does it last? How long does it take to kick in, and then how long are you a
Did
dog?
the Nutty Professor
Takes 2 seconds, but it lasts until you take a shit. And
Okay.
then you turn back into a person.
So then when you're a dog, you're shitting outside. But then you're a human again, just taking a big shit in public.
And you're naked,
Like the Terminator.
Those are the side effects.
Yeah, and you're
too.
naked in public and shitting. Like,
Is the shit like the stinkiest one you've ever smelled in your entire life? Where you're like, you throw up a little bit, and you're like,
It's a human shit, but it comes out of a dog. So
awesome.
That is kind of mind blowing. Human shit coming out of it.
You don't really smell much human shit on the street. I mean, you see it in New York all the time, but you don't get down. You're not whiffing it.
So we coming up with a fancy name for this? Or we just calling it dog pill.
I kind of like dog.
I kind of like dog pill too.
Dog pill kind of works.
Yeah, marketing and R&D says dog pill. Ben, what do you got?
I don't know. So with a drug, what would I like to do? I would like to do. I'm always so bad at these things.
yeah, it's just like you gotta
you
think
should have
about
a pill that makes you better at this shit.
Yeah, a pill that
like
makes
I
you
would-
better at my segments.
Segmento Rex.
I mean, perfect.
What are the side effects? Let's come up with it for them, like we did
Thank
for the
you.
rest of it.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
6'7", you get red hair and loose skin.
Be like me.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. So that's fine with me. No. I got an idea. I have an idea. All right, it's all been fun and games. But no, I just came up with an idea. I came up with it all by myself. It's a pill that makes me better at segments. It's called Segmento X. And the side effects are you get real tall, you get red hair, kind of got some loose skin. But it's good. It's a good pill, and I would like to take it. And of course, the benefits are endless.
I like it. Yang, what do you got?
What if there was a drug called like Evolvarex or something like that, and it was like, you know that how thing where when it's hot outside or cold outside and your parents are like, don't leave the door open, and you're like, but if everybody leaves the door open, then it'll be a different temperature outside, and you're an idiot.
That's
But
good.
here's the drug. Everybody releases the drug
already a
all
given.
the time. It's like an airborne drug, and it scratches off the calcium deposits on everybody's third eyes.
Oh.
Opens their third eyes so that they're egoless for like 24 hours.
Okay.
Wow.
And then the only side effect is you get a free T-shirt that says "I reached ultimate enlightenment," and all I got was this dumbass T-shirt.
I like
from
that.
from the Roundtable.
That's not bad. And promotion.
That's promotion. That's not bad. That's good. That's good.
That side effect.
I mean, really, my multi-billion-dollar pharmaceutical company is only used to fund the Roundtable of Gentlemen.
Yeah,
So.
there you go.
Oh, good.
Interesting, Jackie.
So this isn't dog pill. I'm going with my original idea. It's similar though.
Wow.
It's all right. So you take a pig, you shave off. It's got that hair on the outside of
Yeah,
it.
weird pig hair.
Yeah, that pig hair.
Bristly.
You shave it off, and you call the hair chitlins. You put it on a spoon, and you smoke it the way like you smoke meth. So you like light it underneath, and you like suck in the smoke.
familiar with that.
And
Sure, you
basically,
freebase
it makes your like mouth feel like it's indestructible, so you can eat trash, like you can eat whatever you want, and also you just lay in mud. So you act like
So
a pig.
you turn yourself into a goat pig?
Yeah, but like you love it.
You become a
You
human
have a
compost.
really good time.
You're a human compost.
It lasts like the amount of time like smoking a joint would last.
Okay, well, are the side effects just everything you just described?
Yeah, you realize like, what am I doing? I've been like chewing on cans and laying in mud for the past like
self-deprecation.
45 minutes.
Feeling bad about yourself.
However, you could get away with it in the house because you'd be like, oh, I'm going to get chitlins, like when your mom, because you're living with your mom, obviously. At like 30 years old, you're like, oh, I'm going to go get chitlins. And then she finds you out back smoking, rolling around in mud.
Are you naked when you're doing this or fully
Oh,
clothed?
100%.
Okay.
And usually you take some of the excess chitlins and you try and put it on your body.
Right.
So
This sounds like actually pleasing to me.
I mean, street drug.
I'd kind of like to try this.
It'd be
Eddie,
kind
what
of
do you
fun,
got?
sneaky street drug, you know, you can put out.
Mine's more of an extension on a drug that already exists, a street drug, mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
All right.
Mushrooms are a lot of fun.
The best.
What we're going to do is we're going to combine mushrooms with my favorite thing, which is cheeseburgers.
Oh, mushrooms.
And so what we're going to do and how we're going to do this is we're going to take fresh mushrooms right out of the cow shit, and then we're going to feed it right back to the cows.
Snippy cows.
And so when you milk the cow, all the milk's going to be hallucinogenic.
Right.
And then when we make
I love it.
When we use the butter, when we make the cheese and the meat itself, everything except for the bread is like eating mushrooms. You get to eat
Eddie's Trippy
cheeseburgers.
Burgers.
And you don't have to go through the horrible part of eating chalky mushrooms.
Can I ask you this? You're going to kind of set up a cool setup for the cows so that they've got like some light shows and stuff going on. Like,
Give
while
them
they're
some trip
kinda
toys.
chilling.
Give them some trip
Give them
toys.
some trip toys.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll build a big dome over them and play Bigfoot to be a big planetarium for the cows. And then, of course, when they die, we just shoot them in the head.
Of course.
With a bolt while screaming in their face.
Yeah, the
We're
trip
talking about
And
probably a
burning
longer
their hide. The tensest muscles ever killed. So freaked out.
Yeah, so basically, like we're talking about mushrooms, but cheeseburgers instead of mushrooms.
Now, a couple of technical questions here. Like, how long? This trip's probably going to last a lot longer when you ingested these things,
I
right?
imagine it's about the same.
It's about the same?
Well, it depends. I mean, how big the burger is. Yeah.
Eddie will be tripping for days.
Same, man. You gotta get out the scale. It's a scale situation.
Yeah,
I mean, we're talking about
I'm suggesting an 8-ounce burger.
14 years.
It's a good thing for Ed, too, because you can open up a fucking restaurant if I can make even more money.
All right, Marcus, we got to wrap it up. What do you got?
Well, I mean, of course, like, Nimesh wins with dog pill.
Oh, okay, very good.
For the pharmaceutical company. However, Jackie, you're being brought in on my secret drug ring.
Yeah, man.
So we're in
chitlins.
2 winners type situations?
We got 3 winners. Because
Whoa.
we're also bringing in Eddie. Since Eddie already runs one of my restaurants, we're going to bring in his idea on one of our illegal restaurants that's out in the third world.
Absolutely, and then we're gonna fly in the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
What's left?
Mostly dead, exactly.
Jerry's fucking corpse. Do you think there's anything left of Jerry at that point, or at this point, or is he just a white skeleton?
No, he's been smoked.
Yeah, he only lives on through Cherry Garcia.
Did he get buried, or did he get cremated, or what happened?
I'm sure he got cremated.
Blown up.
right.
All right, everybody. That's the Roundtable.
Let's
Jackie
fucking go
Zebrowski,
home.
Ed Larson, Holden McNeely. Thank you for being
night,
here, Mesh
everybody.
Thank you,
Patel,
guys.
and Yang Miller. And Yang Miller, you got a show every Saturday at 8 p.m. at the Pit, right?
That's correct. And also, I'm promoting a new thing that I'm doing called VIP Style, the Terry Hicks Story. You can Google that shit and have a couple of laughs.
That's
When the
right.
yanks start.
Thank you, Yang. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.
Good night.